Cigar Company is your one-stop shop for all your cigar needs. Whether that's a brand new humidor, a box of those new cigars you've been waiting for, a top-of-the-line cutter or lighter, a place to enjoy the finest cigars and spirits with friends, or the only cigars grown right here in the Sunshine State, we've got you covered. Come visit one of our retail locations for the ultimate cigar experience. Visit us online at coronacigar.com.
All right, let's hear it, everybody. How about that cigar?
How about that cigar, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 300 of How About That Cigar Live. We are in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota at Perfect Ash. We want to thank everybody so much for being here with us. We have a fantastic live crowd. Monday Night Football is on the screens.
Vikings look like shit.
And the Vikings are looking a little tired, but it's only halftime, so they'll be fine. It's not quite halftime, I guess. But yeah, the Corona Cigar Studios are on the road.
On the road.
At Perfect Ash in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota.
Minnesota. So, man, I want to thank you and say what a wonderful accomplishment it is.
Oh,
for 300.
Well, I appreciate that.
You've been here all 300. He came in at 2. I came in at 1. So
that's thanks to everybody, everybody here and everybody out there who's watched over the years. Everybody who's, just giving us encouragement and all that stuff over the years. We're grateful for 300 episodes, and can't wait to see what comes next in life for How About That Cigar. But definitely grateful to be here and have such an awesome crowd. We're gonna get a little bit of a shot of the crowd here. Actually, yep. Justin, grab my phone here.
So while he does that, I got a question.
Let's see here. I'll pop this up on screen here. You can see our fantastic, wonderful live crowd here at Perfect Ash. And
hey, why don't you guys say something? Are you here?
Say hello,
what's going on? Hello.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
By the way, since this is 300, can we say it? This is Sparta.
I think it works. I'm not sure why, but I think that definitely works. But just super grateful for 300 episodes. And there's, we got a lot of people we're going to talk to tonight on the show, but we're doing a giveaway here at the show live. For some of the patrons of Perfect Ash, we've got a special raffle giveaway. But and I'm sorry, guys. This is on the fly here, and this is for our remote viewers. So if you're watching from somewhere around the world and you are on Facebook, YouTube, or Rumble, and you want to participate, we're going to have
plain old Rumble.
Oh, sorry. If you're watching live on Facebook, YouTube, and
Rumble,
there we go. It didn't feel right without it.
No.
So we've got a special giveaway for those of you watching as well. So go in the comments on Facebook or YouTube, and you're going to put hashtag 300, the number. So hashtag 300. Put that in the comments. That will enter you into the giveaway for our viewers out there in internet land. And believe me, the giveaway is going to be substantial. There's going to be a lot of cigars, a lot of good HBTC swag, and some other fun stuff. So nice. We want to, give everybody a chance out there in internet land to win something as well.
So by internet land, do you mean the guys that are watching the show here too?
I'm going to say I should be. I've got a pretty good idea of keeping people honest. So if you're here watching,
don't be a fucking cheater.
We're going to keep you honest. So if you're here watching, you can participate in the live raffle here in the shop. But if you're unable to be here with us, go in the comments, put hashtag 300.
Hey, thanks for grabbing that cake. I appreciate it. All you guys grab some cake.
See, this is the Chi-Town Cigar Podcast. They're commenting hashtag 500. So I got to.
They have 500 views all time.
Well, they just got the hashtag wrong, but I think they did it on purpose. So I gotta say that Mike, I'm pretty sure that's right. Mike from Chi-Town Cigar Podcast reached out to me because Monday Night Football, as we speak, Vikings versus Bears. They're of course huge Bears fans, and us being in Vikings country, even though I'm not a Minnesota Vikings fan, we are in Vikings country. So they posed a little wager, and since I'm the only one in in our group here that does alcoholic beverages, if the Bears win tonight, then on an upcoming show episode of How About That Cigar Live, I have to do a shot of Malort.
Whatever the hell that is.
Yum.
I've heard it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Although Nate from Bovida loves it. So if the Bears win, I have to do a shot of Malort live on the air. If the Vikings win, then the guys from their podcast have to do it. Well, that's what I was thinking about, but I was like, there's no way they'd be able to get it where they live.
Oh, they could get it.
So if the Vikings win, those guys have to do a shot called a Dead Nazi, which is a 1 ounce pour of Jägermeister mixed with a 1 ounce pour of Rumpelmann's 100 proof peppermint schnapps. It's vile.
When I used to drink back in the early 90s, late 90s, those things, we used to drink them as punishment. It's a dare. It's terrible.
My daughter.
We're gonna have to show some of those though. Hey guys,
how's it going? Episodes. That's cool.
From Aloria Ty. Hi, Dad. We just want to congratulate you on 300 episodes. We love you.
So awesome.
That's awesome.
I love my kids so much. Thank you guys for and go to bed because this is a cigar podcast. So go. No, I'm kidding.
I can't get a microphone today.
So because we have so much stuff to talk about tonight, I want to.
We need to do a little drinky drink thing.
We do. So
things to do.
we got Spirit of Mystery tonight, and always Spirit of Mystery is brought to us by our friends at Postania Cigars. Do you find yourself unsatisfied with the top 10 list from How About That Cigar? Are you wondering how cigars from Postania didn't make the HBTC list, but found their way onto other lists? Well, fortunately, you can be reminded every week with this Postania Cigars advertisement. Postania Cigars, the #1 unranked cigar in the industry. So I didn't bring the fancy How About That Cigar glass, but we're going old school. We've got Mason jar right out of the Mason jar for this evening's Spirit of Mystery. So I'm going to give a little aroma test here. That smells fantastic. It really does. It's tough with the square sides to get a good swirl, but that's pretty good. Good. All right, here we go with a little taste.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. When I was pouring and I was smelling, I was like, "Oh, wow! It smells delicious."
I smell that from here.
That's really good.
It better be.
I figured it. 300.
It better be something good.
Man, Okay, I'm excited to find out what that is, and hopefully I can come at least a little bit close. Nate's getting some cake.
Got some cake. Get in there, Nate.
Don't drop the cake.
Double piece. I love it.
So we're excited to find out what that is later in the show on Spirit of Mystery. And let's jump right in. So we'll do Drew Estate as well. We'll talk about that in just a sec. Just so we don't forget about our wonderful sponsors.
We love you.
And the main segment of the show always brought to us by Drew Estate. And Drew Estate just unveiled the latest chapter, the Nica Rustica Shade. Shade is the third Nica Rustica expression, joining the original broadleaf and the Adobe. Nica Rustica Shade spotlights an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, Mexican binder leaf, and balanced blend of Nicaraguan and American and Dominican fillers. Available in a 4.5 by 50 short Robusto, 6 by 50 Toro, and a 5 by 66 Gordo. Ooh. The Nica Rustica Shade is available now. For more info, please visit drewestate.com.
A 66.
66 ring gauge. That's very interesting. I think that's right up Raul's alley.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out and buy one.
The 66 ring gauge. Yeah,
I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll get the 50 ring gauge. 66.
Yeah, it's
not my jam.
But
so yeah, let me get back on the right page so I can actually see the comments again.
Can't see anything.
There we go.
I'm blinded by the light.
Brandon from Apostate says, can't wait to see Matt drink Malort. Yeah, well, I might have to if the Vikings don't start pulling their weight here. It'll be interesting.
The baseball score.
Oh yeah, and speaking of baseball, just a tiny bit more sports. The Yankees are terrible, and the Twins are terrible.
Man.
Well, the Yankees are mediocre, and the Twins are terrible.
Man.
Yes. Am I talking really fast? I told these guys before the show I don't get pre-show jitters.
So what are the jitters for?
I think it's just I'm just excited. I'm so excited because it's episode 300.
Okay.
And we're here in this awesome cigar lounge surrounded by some of our favorite people in the world, smoking some great cigars. Speaking of smoking some great cigars.
Yes.
Yeah, what are we smoking tonight, guys?
So Steve Saka was just on the show a few weeks ago.
We love.
And he was so kind to offer to send us some stuff to celebrate episode 300. So Steve sent us the Muestra de Saka Unicorn Mi Carita Black. So
pretty tasty.
Yeah, I'm going to set my pregame cigar aside, and I'm going to light that guy up.
So we thank you, Steve. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, thank you, Steve Saka. Thank you, Dunbarton Tobacco.
300. You're still with us, and
you are still a major part of this,
and everything else that you do for us. So
that's right.
So, are we ready to get our first guest up here?
I think we definitely should.
Hey, Patrick, bring your ass.
And so
Patrick is the owner of Perfect Ash in Amber Grove Heights.
Oh,
he actually
breaking shit.
It's your shit. You can break it if you want it.
That's right. I own everything.
He was actually played for our Minnesota Golden Gophers.
That's right.
Back in 62.
Yeah, close. Feel like it. I feel like it, boy. That's tough.
So, Patrick, first of all, thank you so much for letting us host this here tonight.
No, I got to thank you guys. It's been.
Let me finish talking.
Okay, I'll talk.
We appreciate you.
Before you go any further, what's the rule on swearing?
I'm on the show. What do you think? What do you think it is?
Just want to make sure. You guys, everybody knows me.
Wait, hold on. Ask that question again.
What's the rules on swearing?
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah. You don't know the fucking rules. I don't.
We make them up as we go along.
That's right.
We're always going off the rails. So thank you for hosting us. Thank you for putting that special pack together for us. Our 300th pack. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now you can speak.
I waited for that?
You waited for that. Yeah. It's pretty lame, huh?
God. Oh, well, I got to tell you, first off, I should be thanking you guys. I've been wanting you guys to come down here since I bought the place. I've been really a fan of your operation. I've been a fan of the show. I've been really enjoying everything that you do for the cigar community. I mean, you get out here, you explain it, you talk to people about it, and it's just, to me, a really important part of the community. So for you guys to be down here has meant the world to me. So I'm really, really appreciative of choosing me for your 300th episode. It means a lot to me. So thank you for coming down here.
Yeah, it's a great spot that you have here. The location's great. One of the things that I love about Perfect Ash is, and we showed it a little bit on camera when Justin moved the camera around, is it's a community space. It's a big wide open space. Like if you've got a house, like my house, my wife and I and our kids, it's all just a big open floor plan. And I like that because even when we're, having a meal or cooking a meal or whatever, everybody who's, off watching the game on Thanksgiving or what, even just like we're doing right now, we can all see each other. We can all, give each other crap and still, communicate.
Yeah. Well, you get people hollering at each other from across the, games like this going on.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like a Packers or a Detroit game.
Oh yeah.
It's just a zoo in here. It's a blast. That's the nice thing about it. And what I really, really, really love about my lounge is there's no clicks. You know what I mean? You sit where you want. I got 2 reserve spots, but that's their, I got 2 reserve spots, and that is critical. They're the only 2. There is no, this is my chair, you got to move. None of that BS. You can sit wherever you want. You can sit with people you've never met before, make new friends, have a great time, have a great conversation. Everybody's welcome. And the people that come here just generally are very open and kind and fun people that are willing to make new friends and meet new people and invite them into their group. And we meet on these days, come on in and join our group. So I think that's something I've really been proud of since I've been here. And Minnesota as a cigar community in general, you hear the stories about like Texas and New York and all those places where they hate each other. They don't go to that lounge. That son of a bitch, he's going to charge you $1 more than I do, and we don't need that.
Yeah.
a very select community.
That's
We
right.
got to be together. You know, if
Yeah.
we're not going to work together. And I love that. You know, if I need anything, I know I can call Omar or Scott or Mark at Stogies and say, hey, what would you do in this situation? Oh, here's what I do.
Yeah.
It's the community. They're not going to set you up for failure. They're going to find a way to make you successful.
Well, and one of the other things I like a lot about, you mentioned the great Minnesota cigar community is, and I know tonight's a little bit of an exception because we're doing episode 300 here, but we've got other shop owners here tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I know that you go to other shops when you're able.
Not as often as I should.
Yeah,
I'm a little ashamed.
I know your schedule's not open to it as often as you would like to, but
No, I'm lazy. I don't want to drive. I don't want to do with traffic.
Yeah.
I'm sick of. I sat in traffic for my whole damn life working, and now I ain't got it. I ain't doing it. I got to. I should. You know, Omar's a big supporter of me, and I love Omar, and I want to go up to his shop. Scott Sodergrim's here. They're a big supporter of me. They come over here. I go to his shop, but I don't go often as I should.
You know, in the mornings, he's there Saturday mornings. No traffic on the up.
Yeah,
going up
you know what?
north.
That's not a bad idea. Oh wait, I golf Saturday mornings. No.
Not for long.
Yeah, not for long. Yeah, there's. So, but actually, what's funny, one of the things that I do on Saturday mornings in the wintertime, and it's coming to the time now when I'm not going to be golfing anymore, is I get up and I hit the donut shop next door. They open at 7. So I get there like 6:59, and they sit and stare at me through the door. They won't open until 7. Sons of bitches. But then I buy like 2.5, 3 dozen donuts, and I just set them on the counter. And come on in, have a coffee. The coffee's free. Grab a donut, grab a cigar, sit down and enjoy yourself. And I do that during the wintertime. I don't do it in the summer because not many people come to hang out in the summer. They got their own shop, they own their own places, they get backyard and stuff like that. But in the winter, a lot of guys come in, you know, right away in the morning and have a donut and a cigar. And
you know what else I like about your shop? Is your cigar selection. You have Steve Saka. You're the only Steve Saka Dunbarton Tobacco dealer in Minnesota.
Yep.
You have their whole selection.
Yep.
You know how much we love Steve.
Absolutely. Steve's awesome.
You know,
he gave me a really nice watch one year.
a watch.
Yeah, a really nice watch.
yeah, you won one of those at PCA. Yeah,
we were down at PCA. So he does something really unique at PCA. Is the first year that I was there, he did one raffle on Monday at the end of the whole show. And he gave away a real nice Rolex. So then the next year, and the last 2 years, what he's been doing is at the end of every day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, if you do your order on that Saturday, you put in the raffle. And at the close of business on that day, he pulls a ticket, and if you have that ticket, you get a watch.
You got a Rolex?
I got a Omega Speed Master Moonwatch.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It was $8,000 watch.
Yeah.
Nothing I would ever have on my.
Is it on your wrist?
No, it's in this box at home. I wear it very rarely.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wear it here. This shithole. No way. I get mugged in my own parking lot. I'm not going to. No way.
I'll get you too. I'll come back the next day. Hey, you like my watch?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a fun part. So the next year at PCA, I walk up, I'm like, hey, you got the time there? And Steve's like, oh yeah, let me. He's always got a nice watch. He says he's a watch for that. He goes, oh yeah. And he goes, I love it when a smaller shop like you wins it. He goes, I get mad these guys come in, they do 100,000 orders, and then they're all up and I want to win that watch. Like you just spent $100,000 on cigars, you can buy your own damn watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he's an awesome guy. He's he's got the persona.
Yeah.
Of a grumpy
old man. Yeah.
Grumpy old man. But he really loves what he does.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolute pure passion, and he's being rewarded. His cigars. I was just talking with somebody. I was talking to Scott. I go, you may not like every cigar he makes, but he doesn't make a bad cigar.
No.
He may have a cigar that's not your palate, but he don't make a bad cigar. And most of them are just fantastic.
Yeah.
So you guys got the Unicorn Black.
Yeah, he was really kind to send us some special.
Those are really nice.
Yeah.
Those are really nice. So this year, I did a large enough order at PCA. I'm getting, if I remember correctly, 2 boxes of the original Unicorn are coming in, and then 2 boxes of blue and 2 boxes of black. So I'll have 42 Unicorns, 14 of each of the 3 blends that he makes.
And they don't last long.
They don't last very long. And what I'm going to probably do this year, it's $100 stick.
Yeah.
Right? And there's not a lot of people are going to be like, oh, one stick, $100. I sell them relatively quickly. But what I think I'm going to do this year is I'm going to set up a situation where you buy a box or you mix a box of Dunbarton. I'll give you a Unicorn.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, that's
A
a
box
easy.
of 10 or a box of 20?
Well, so his boxes, he has anywhere from 7 to 13 to 20 to 25.
Yeah.
Pick 'em
So
up.
I think the number is going to be probably lucky number 13.
Okay.
And you can mix and match.
Nice.
You know, if you just buy a box and all the box has a 7, that counts. But
Yeah.
if you're going to do a mix and match, it's going to go to 13.
That's a hell of a deal.
What if I buy 20 total?
20 total, and it's you?
Yeah.
I'll make you buy a uniform.
Yeah. Actually, you've got to pay double for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I got your unicorn right here.
So that's awesome. So yeah, I think that's, you know, he does a lot for the cigar community. You know, and I know you guys had him on the other night. I heard the show went a little long.
No, never.
Never with Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I mean, how many drinks? He finished the whole bottle that night by himself, didn't
Him
he?
and Matt both finished the bottle.
yeah, we were both
Because
pretty.
I think we were after show until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I don't think we got home until
No.
1:45.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's a blast.
Yeah.
He's a blast.
So
that's why one of the things that, you know, my folks, go ahead.
I want a little background from you as far as you know, because since it's the first time having you on the show in your shop, wanting to learn a little bit about, you know, your background, you know, coming to be the owner and proprietor of Perfect Ash, and you know, because it's been 5 years.
I'm in my 4th year right now. The start of 5 November 1st.
Okay, so you know, how did the process go in the beginning? What led you to say I'm going to get in the cigar business, and then you know, these first almost 5 years, how's it going?
Fantastic is how it's going. I'm
good.
It's just, I really, really enjoy owning the shop. You know, it's a passion project. It's not something you're going to retire on. It's a passion project, and I really enjoy the community and the people. And the way I was a casual cigar smoker, and I came here. The previous owner, I knew her, and I knew her husband. Her husband had been a freshman on the Gopher football team when I was a senior, so I knew him through that. So I had gone to the old place once or twice and hung out there, and I moved here. I came over here on occasion, and then what happened? I was working for another company doing sales, national sales director for a digital marketing agency, and I came over here. And she had a sign up on the counter that said Perfect Ash for sale. I was like, well, news to me. I didn't think she'd ever sell. So I called her. I said, what's going on? You're selling the ash. She goes, yeah. I go, well, what do you want for it? She goes, what, are you interested? I go, yeah, I actually think I might be interested. Now, truth be sold, here's the deal. I bought this place by accident. I had no intention. I was doing this to make a story. I was going to be like, oh, I almost bought the place, but, you know, I got outbid or some shit. I made it. Just going to be a story. My wife is never going to let me buy a cigar around her. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
So I call her and she tells me what she's got an offer at, and I'm like, okay, give me a week. So I'm kicking it around, and I don't talk to my wife. And there's this guy that came in from Philadelphia. I knew him through the business I was in, the digital marketing agency, and we had become really good friends. And he was a cigar smoker, and we were just BSing and had a cigar. I took him out to JD Hoyt's, and we were having dinner and all this stuff. And I told him about it, and he's like, "That's you." He goes, "Do it, buy it right now." I'm like, "Well, my wife will never let me." He goes, "Well, what'd she say? Did you ask her?" I go, "No, I'm not gonna ask her. She's Korean. She's gonna get mad and kick my ass just for asking." And he's like, "Just ask her." He goes, "This is so you, just ask her." I'm like, "Fine." So I talked to my wife, and I go, I want to buy that cigar lounge. She goes, "What? What lounge?" "You know, the place I buy my cigars, the cigar, the Perfect Ash. You want to buy?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, how much money you make?" You're not going to make money. I go, "It's maybe a couple grand a month, and if we can put it in a kitty and take a nice vacation." "How much you want?" That's what I told her. "Okay, you buy it."
I love the way he leaves all the vowels out. Yeah.
You know, and I was like, shit. But I'm not dumb. So I had a second out. And I said, well, I have most of the money to buy this. I go, but I need to bring in a partner for the rest of the money. My wife hates business partners. She had a business partner when she was younger on something, and it was a disaster. So she's like, no business partner. I'm like, I'm out. Perfect. I give you money. I'm like, so I bought the Perfect Ash. And it's the best decision that I've ever made. It's other than marrying my wife, who backed me in this. She's been extremely supportive, and it's been going well. When I bought the place, this is a big point of pride for me. When I bought the place, retail value in the humidor was about $25,000.
Not that anymore.
I hit 145 last week. $145,000 retail value in my humidor. That's me taking every little bit of profit I get, and putting it into that humidor and buying more and buying more and buying more. And I've discovered I have a I'm OCD because I see an empty spot. I call someone to order $2,000 worth of shit to fill one little empty spot. Right? I have stuff sitting there we can't put out right now. Right.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
I got to stop.
Nah,
you know,
don't. We like it.
But so that's where I'm at with. That's just kind of the fun way I came into it and how it worked out. And
fuck's sake.
Yeah, you're watching the game. Pick six.
Bears just had a pick six.
The Bears. But yeah. So, and then I've been able to do things like the golf tournament, charity golf tournament. I'm doing. That's coming up here September 21st. So I still got room if anyone want to get a foursome together. It would be a blast. You're going to have a great time. It goes to a great charity. We support the Shriners Children's Twin Cities over here in Woodbury. We sponsor a kid every year. Now this year, usually what they do is they get to go to the Shriners Open in Las Vegas, and they get to be an ambassador, what they call it, and they carry around the scorecard for the foursome they're with or the twosome they're with. And they get to spend 4 days out there, and we raise money so they can afford to go out there and do that.
Yeah.
They've chose not to do that this year. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do, but no matter what, some kid's going to get a chunk of change to go do wherever they want. And that's what we do it for, to help these kids. And we've been really, these kids come and they come to the event and they stay for the dinner and they give a nice 4 or 5 minute speech about what their situation has been and how Shriners has helped them and the benefits and everything that they go through and the life they've had. And I've been the kids have been just brilliant speakers. They get up there and just tell their whole story and have a good time. And it's just been absolutely really, and it's fun. It's because you get to see the person you're helping. You get to see the person that your entry fee went to go and have some fun with. So that's been really a popular thing. And I'm really proud of being able to do that. So I hope I can get a few more foursomes. We're a little light right now, but I know there's a few still hanging out there getting their stuff together. If there's anyone else that don't know about it, come and get in. It's September 21st, 3 days after Cigars and Baseball.
Yep.
Which is another great event that I'm proud to be a part of. I got a table again this year. This will be, I think, my 4th year that I've had a table at Cigars and Baseball. It's a great event. Goes to the was it Miracle League?
We got Dax coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. He'll talk about that. Fantastic. Yeah. I won't steal his thunder. And then
I want to ask you about your little video things you do every week.
That's a production process there. I don't know if you've heard.
We've got a little experience with video.
You're putting yourself out there.
I sit there and I think about what do I want to talk about, and then I take my phone and I hold it like this, and it's one shot. Stumbling, bumbling, mumbling.
For better or worse.
For better or worse. Don't care. And then just shut her down, post it, and away I go. And I don't know why, but people like it.
Yeah.
So it's all I want to do is get the message out there. I have this. I have that.
I love it. It's Perfect Ash in Inver Grove,
Inver Grove Heights,
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Oh, start pouring them below, by the way, Matt.
Yeah.
We don't have it yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find somebody who has some in stock. Actually, Nate might have some.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him about it. Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. If the Bears win, we have a wager with the Chi-Town Cigar Podcast that I have to do a shot of Malort, and if the Vikings win, they have to do a dead Nazi shot. So it's looking like I'm gonna be drinking Malort.
So you guys don't like each other?
Oh,
we've never met him.
Never met him. They just reached out last week.
Let's do it.
So
I know better. I'm not touching that. So I made my mistake when I was young with Everclear. I ain't doing that anything like that ever again.
So can you do us a favor?
Sure.
When you relinquish that seat, can you tell the old fossil Scott to come up here?
Don't pick on Scott. He's been good to me too. He's
so mean.
Awesome guy. I do want to say one more thing.
I love Scott.
September 25th, Hagen Orchard Leaf cigar event here. Okay. From 5 to 9. It's a Thursday night. Now they do a really unique cigar event. So they bring two different. Basically, it's just the wrapper of the cigar.
Oh
you try the one. You figure out the notes. You try the other. You figure out the notes, and then you try both at the same time. And based on your responses to that, they tell you what in their product line you should be enjoying. So it's different from the way a lot of people do it. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. So I hope I can have a lot of people show up for that event. There'll be a lot of fun. And there'll be some nice deals and swag and stuff going on for that as well.
I love swag.
I know everybody loves swag.
Everybody.
I love swag. With that, if there's anything else, I appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you very much for having us.
No, again, anytime you want to be here, give me a
call. Thank you, sir.
All right, let me get
much appreciated.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
Hey, why don't you get a cigar?
I don't smoke anymore.
All right, there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick O'Brien, owner, operator, proprietor at Perfect Ash in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota. If you find yourself traveling to the southeast edge of the Twin Cities area. Perfect Dash is a great spot for you to stop.
So whenever I go hunting,
yeah,
I drive right by it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Here we go. Right here, Dusty.
Look at this.
You got to put that thing on right there.
All right.
This might be a two-handed operation. All right.
So that mic right in front of you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Scott Sodergren. He is the owner of Sodi's Cigars in Stillwater, technically
Oak Park Heights.
Oak Park Heights. And him and his son own the shop, and they were the first ones to give me the opportunity to work in the cigar business. And I thank you for that, brother.
You're welcome. It's fun having you there.
Yeah, so.
Good to see you.
And we, back in the day, just real quick, back in the day,
we both worked.
We both did.
Yeah.
Spent a little time working in the humidor, helping out the fine folks there. But we broadcast, I want to say maybe a dozen or so episodes, maybe a few more than that. Episodes of How About That Cigar Live from the lounge at Sodi's.
Yep. And one of them was like show 30, and Luke and I were both on there, and I looked at it afterwards. I go, I shouldn't be doing this. But it was fun. It's good having you guys there.
So talk to us about how, I mean, it's been a few years since we broadcast from the shop there, but talk to us about how everything's going with Sodi's in Oak Park Heights.
Things are going great. We have a lot of great customers like to have here, just people who are just, regulars, and they get to know them. There's a very strong community there. And we just love the whole cigar, community and this whole cigar life. And we have a new manager, Phil, who's from South Africa, so we can hear most of understand most of what he says. But he's a great guy, and we have a really good crew down there. And we've had our 6th anniversary, and we're going strong.
Yeah. And how do you like retirement? Well, kind of retirement.
Yeah, I opened up my own shop in Osceola for a while, and that was my retirement. Now we're doing this, so I'm there a couple of days a week, and it's you got to retire to something, not from something. Yeah. You'll know in a year or two.
Before you know it. Yeah,
you're there Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays all day, and then Friday night.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Where's your boy at tonight?
He was up for his birthday, celebrating Brainerd, and he's not feeling too good. So
he got the bottle flu. He got the bottle flu.
Might have celebrated just a touch too much.
He got a new bottle of Pappies for his birthday, and they might have gotten into that. So one of your Pappies.
Yeah, that's
not my thing, but
once you pop, you can't stop, kind of with a bottle like that. So I can relate to where he's coming from. That Steve Saka episode a few weeks ago, that was me with just, it's like the liquid in the bottle just kept making it into the glass. I'm not sure how exactly that happened.
Lucky I wasn't pouring it. It is worse.
Is that a Packers shirt you're wearing there or not?
No, that's How About That Cigar shirt.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. They won,
They did win.
Vikings, not so much so far.
Well, we'll see.
No, there's no seeing. They look
just
terrible.
They just punted again.
Okay. They look absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it's not looking so well. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. You never know. Yeah,
no, we know. He's not.
Hey, look what happened with Buffalo yesterday.
That's Josh, though.
That's Josh Allen. That's true.
Yeah. He's Superman with a cape.
Yep.
Yeah.
So true story.
Yeah. So I know you didn't want to come up here, but I had to get you up.
No, I'm happy up here. I'm so proud of you guys. Your 300th podcast, and you're going strong. And I see you out at the convention, the shows, talking to everybody, and great stuff, great interviews. So I love watching you guys. I'm just so proud of the work you're doing. So
thank you, brother.
Keep coming on. It's great.
Yeah, we appreciate it, and thanks for giving us a place to do a bunch of episodes back in the day, and thanks for being a part of the fantastic Minnesota cigar community, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks to great community. All the cigar shop owners are great guys, and you got Omar coming up, and Patrick, and it's a great bunch of guys, and we're happy to be part of it.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Enjoy your sticks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Save them for special occasion.
Yeah.
All right. Am I done now? You getting rid of me?
You can go home now.
All right. Thanks, guys. Congrats again.
Hey, find Omar for me, would you? I can't see his little ass.
There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Sodergren from Sodi's Cigar and Pipe in Oak Park.
Thank you, sir.
Heights, Minnesota.
You're the best.
Thank you, brother.
Omar!
We're just that's the way the show is going to.
Yeah,
He's
we're just
probably
gonna
mid
yell.
conversation. We're just gonna start yelling at him.
Omar,
Oh, he was in
what
the
are you
humidor. He's got to
Hurry up!
buy some sticks.
Hurry up and buy.
Hey, this is to you too.
Hurry up and buy.
You see that? That's what my daughter used to do to me. Dad, can you read between the lines?
Can you read between?
You
Yeah,
get it?
yeah.
Oh shit.
What should we talk about while we're waiting for Omar?
Talk about the other shops in the city. That we do have a wonderful community.
We do honestly
We do.
have a great cigar community. I mean, there's I've talked to people who travel all over the country, and people who even people who live in other parts of the country that parts of Florida where that's known for their cigar market and things like that, and they travel up here and we take them on tours of the cigar shops around this area, and they're blown away. Like, we'll have people from Cigar Company. Brandon from Apostate's been up here. Lee Marsh has been up here.
Yeah.
The guys from Aroma Craft have been up here. So when they go to the shops around here, they are so excited to see how active the cigar community is here in the Twin Cities area.
So we got Greg Fuerte y Libre. Is it an illusion that Roll's tattoos get closer together as he gets skinnier, or is it really happening? Weird.
Get it?
Yeah.
Just get bigger, baby.
Don't blow him up too much there, Greg.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Ramsey Smoke Shop in Ramsey, Minnesota, our great friend Omar. Thank you, brother, for spending a few minutes with us.
Thank you guys.
Say his last name.
I can't say his last name.
Everybody, El Katut.
I changed it. It's Alcatel.
El Katout, El Katut.
So what surprises me the most is you don't have a Ramsey Smoke Shop
I don't. That's
shirt on.
I wouldn't do that to another shop.
Oh, come on.
Calling bullshit, but all right.
I had one on earlier today, and I thought I better change.
So tell us a little bit about you and your little shop you have.
Oh man. Well, how about this? I kind of want to know how this 300 episode journey has been for you guys.
Oh,
Look at him.
man.
Look at him.
He's
You know,
I don't know. I've only been around for about a hundo.
turning the
Yeah.
questions on us.
Oh man.
So that's crazy. 100 for you. That's probably, I don't know, maybe 50 after I started watching. So, I mean, I bet it was. 300 is a pretty great milestone for you, Matt.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
I listen to a lot of podcasts, and any type of milestone, 100, 200, 300. Now there's some that I listen to are like reaching 1,000.
Yeah.
Is that the goal here, or what? Is that the next milestone?
No, we're taking it.
The goal is just kind of like one interview at a time, one conversation at a time, and when it feels like when we reach the point where we feel like everything that we wanted to accomplish has been accomplished, we're gonna hang it up, and I don't know when that's gonna be. That might be tomorrow. It might be 10 years from now. So
I hope not tomorrow, because we
see.
got Cigars and Baseball next
Yeah,
week.
we got Cigars today, so it definitely won't be tomorrow.
Do this year.
But,
No, and not too many podcasts just go away. I mean, there's a few that'll just say we're done.
Yeah.
We've done everything, and it's more. I think in this type of community, it seems a lot more. I don't know, a natural end, or maybe just there's always going to be new guys to interview in this industry. It seems like there's always your local community like you guys do. There's shops, there's people doing little herfs, there's little, there's always someone involved in something that wants to be promoted or just heard. And that's kind of cool.
And
But
Omar, you were our first hidden gem.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
We did it at your shop.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, that was the first shop in the Hidden Gem series.
Yeah, that was very cool. It's been a lot of the same with me. We just released a cool collaboration with Stolen Throne Cigars. That was our own store exclusive, very first. Really happy with that. That was fun.
What was the name of it?
Called Peace Offering. It was, people have been really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Is there any more of those there?
There's a few left for the a few. I bet basically what I did was kept a few because throughout the process of releasing it, I would promise someone, yes, I'll set one aside. I will And as I get older, I seem to slip a little bit. So I have a note of different people's names on it, but I still seem to forget. But there's a few left for those that I forget. But it's pretty much sold out. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and hopefully do it again. And
So Omar, do you ever have? I know you watch a lot of podcasts and you listen to a lot of podcasts.
yeah.
Is there ever a podcast in your future?
Oh man, I don't know. There's always talk about it. I think it would be fun. I just I don't know. I kind of want to do something. I think the originality part of it would be kind of the most difficult thing to come up with. There's just so much stuff out there, and it's so hard. I'm sure you guys know it's just so hard to get going and get yourself out there and stand out. Just like anything else in life, you just got to be original somehow and come up with something. And that's always been the one thing missing. It's like, oh, you got a bunch of ideas. What stands out? Why would you be any different than what the other guys do?
Well, I mean, to start off with, they want your face on a T-shirt, so that's pretty original. That's what
Nice.
Mike said. Omar's face should be on a shirt. So I mean, that's a good start. They'll get your face on a shirt.
I heard it is on a shirt with a big giant cigar in its
There
mouth.
we go. There we go.
I think I know who
Mike.
that is.
Always the comedian.
But yeah, I do love that art. The podcasting and broadcasting is pretty cool. That would be fun. Whether it's something you should do weekly like you guys do, or
Monthly.
that's the thing too. It's tough because you don't want to be forgotten so quick. It's tough to not be consistent with it weekly, or else 2 a week. Some of my favorite podcasts are multiple times a week.
Yeah.
But again, it's usually someone that I've followed before, a celebrity or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's the part where you got to try to stand out.
Yeah.
So another question: do you ever get sick of any of your regulars that come in?
Never. No, that's my family.
Wait,
Oh,
Raul's not
can't.
regular, right?
There's this.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was just gonna say there's.
clarification here.
I was gonna say there's this Puerto Rican firefighter who comes into
Yeah, I've
Ramsey
heard
Smoke
of
Shop
What's-
all the time. That's
What's more than regular?
I mean, some of my regulars call me all the time. They text me all the time, and those are the ones that you gotta put on silent and just pretend
You
like
can't quit me.
talk. Yeah. Hey, I haven't spoken to you in about 5 minutes. You're here now.
I don't know what that's like. I don't know. I have no idea what you mean. So I'm curious about something, Omar, and we may have talked about this when we were at your shop, but of the brands that you have the answer is probably yes to all of them, but of the brands that you are carrying right now in your humidor, if you could have a rep or the brand owner come in to do an event that hasn't done it yet at Ramsey, who are a couple names right off the top that you're just like, I know they draw a crowd, I know, that kind of thing.
That's a really good question.
Because you've had some great, I mean, you've had Lee Marsh a number of times. You've had James Brown from Black Label Trading Company. You've had My Father events. You've had, I'm trying to think of the other.
We had Casey Johnson from Tatuaje.
Yeah, Casey Johnson from Tatuaje.
Luciano back in the day.
Yep. Man, at this point, it would be really cool is John from Crown Heads. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
He does make appearances, but I don't think I've ever seen really any advertised like exclusive Crown Heads event. It's usually a multi-vendor that he shows up to, or a special Hawaii release that he goes to, or something. That would be. I think that would be cool. People would really love, I think, talking to him. Pick his brains a little bit. He's a very fun guy to speak to. I'm sure you guys have interviewed him at PCA, and that would be really fantastic. That would be fun. This football game is a distraction.
Oh my goodness.
Michael Herklatz.
That would be very cool. He's a very, very, very interesting guy. I've spoken to him. I mean, I guess
Let's not have Leah back again.
no more league. That's become an annual. Woodley, he no, he can't get rid of me, and I can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
It's one of those. But that's a really good question. I think it would be really cool to do Crown Heads. I don't.
Yeah.
They do events. We've done events with them, but I think John would be a pretty fun event with him.
And Danny's no slouch.
No, Danny's amazing.
Danny's
He's
a great dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, with the, we talked a lot about the cigar community, and we really are lucky to have not only a lot of events at the various cigar shops around the Twin Cities area, but we've got places like Red's and Raul's Garage, and places where we can just get together and just talk,
relax.
Or we can either watch the game, or we can just talk about life or whatever, and usually we end up talking about cigars a lot.
Of course, yeah.
But what's your what do you get out of those moments, as just personally, as those moments of just sitting down with the guys or a group of cigar smokers, lighting one up and just either disappearing into the game or having a conversation about the world?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's really rewarding to be able to always have someone to speak to, even on a slow day. If you just have one or two guys, and there's always something to talk about. Try not to get too political or too personal, but it's always fun to just talk about family and what's going on in life. It might take a little bit of time to open up right away, but it's hard to leave it at the door. You come in, you light up, and you start talking, and what's going on today? Well, how's it going? And then pretty soon you're talking about personal things going on with yourself at home. It's cliche. It's like therapy or whatever, but it really is. It kind of feels like there's days where you're there all day, and you really want someone to talk to, and it doesn't have to be a big sale or anything. It's just sitting around and talking to someone. I remember first starting out, we didn't always have a place for people to sit and smoke, and it was just my father and I that would work. So, and then there'd be some days where I would work the full shift, and my dad would call up and say, "Hey, how's it going?" Or we just talk about something that's going on in the shop, and he'll just be like, "Hey, is anyone there right now?" I'd be like, "Yeah," and then he'll always be like, "Yeah, that's good. That's good." And then you got someone to kind of hang out with, or make that time pass. And now, if I find myself alone, it's really weird.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I don't want that feeling. You know what I mean? It's really important. It's become just something that I need every day.
Yeah. No, that's good.
And I can disagree with anything they say or agree.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
Hey, we can, and the next day they'll be in, and we'll talk about something else or whatever. But, yeah. That's
one of the things that I think is kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? That's an ideal or like a sentiment that is it's lost a lot these days. That some of the most important, or maybe not important, but some of the most meaningful conversations or thoughtful conversations we can ever have are with people that we disagree with about stuff.
Yeah.
And even if you're not, the conversation doesn't have to get like super heavy or, dark or heated or anything like that. But just to even be able to just exchange ideas a little bit with somebody that's like, yeah, I actually think different than you. Somebody will talk through something and be like, actually, I think this or whatever.
It just makes you think. It makes you think, and you can take away whatever you want from it, but in the end, you are gonna get an idea of where that person's coming from, what they're thinking. It's even just ideas of how to approach something that's going on at home with your kids, or your wife or partner. It could be completely none of their business, but somehow it just becomes a part of the conversation. and they might have an experience, or you might have an experience that they can't relate to or can relate to, and they learn. It's very important.
Yeah.
I find myself doing that now with my employee. I'm like, hey, did this guy come in, or are you alone, or what's going? Like it really does. Just to get you going and talking, and
Nice.
it's important.
I don't know. We've had a lot of conversations, but some of the ones that stick out to me are when we talk about religion.
Yeah.
I'm Muslim, I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
And the way we talk about it, and I ask some questions about the Quran, and we go back and forth. And those are some great conversations.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
Yeah, you learn a lot.
That's the way it's got to be. Just keep talking, man.
Keep turning, keep learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty soon you guys will have, like, I don't know, a priest in here.
Yeah.
They smoke cigars.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm all
I could be a
Catholic
shaman or
priest.
something eventually. and
There you
then,
go. There you go.
Or a therapist.
Yeah.
We are our own therapists. We've how many times
That's
have
what
we
you're
sat
there
down
for.
and
You are
talked?
the therapist. You are cigar therapy aficionado right here.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Well, Omar, we appreciate you, brother.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys.
brother.
Congratulations.
Do me a favor, tell Dax to come up here.
All right, Dak's turn.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate
Yep. Congrats.
The guest smokes at least 2 cigars a week with his priest.
you. Hey, by the way,
Oh,
I'll
I
see you
love
tomorrow.
that. I love that. Thank you, brother. So yeah, we are going to now be joined by
Dax.
somebody who's been on the show a few times. And this is an event that's coming up
So let's talk about this event.
10 days from now.
Yeah.
Cigars and
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah, this one right
Is
here.
coming up next Thursday night, September 18th.
Where from?
CHS Field in St. Paul, Minnesota. And we are grateful to be broadcasting live from this event for is this our 5th year?
Take your time,
Or
buddy.
4th year?
Take it easy, Scott. Thanks for coming, bud.
Dax, is it our 5th year or 4th year? How about that cigar has been the cigar?
You
that
guys?
popped on the
Yeah,
screen
is this,
right here.
I think this is
I would say
5,
four.
Okay. Well, we
4.
got
I
a shirt
think
on
4
now.
is-
You take
yeah.
this off the screen, and we got Dax coming right in with his cigar and baseball shirt right here. Boom.
Hey, fellas.
Where'd this
What's
guy
up,
come
buddy?
from?
good to see you, brother.
You too, man. This is great.
Thanks for your help earlier. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course. This is it. Community, friends, right?
Well, Dax, thanks for joining us for episode 300. It means a lot to have everybody out here. And, next week, it's unbelievable how fast it comes around every year. But next week,
Quick.
10 days from now, Cigars and Baseball 2025.
Yeah.
Talk to us, just give us a little taste before the event comes up. How's everything shaping up?
It's going good. I mean, the board members are kicking butt. We're in high gear right now. I'm part of the board of the directors, for Cigars and Baseball. Been doing it myself. I think this is my 8th or 9th year with Cigars and Baseball. It's a great organization. We support a really great cause, the Miracle Leagues of Minnesota. The Miracle Leagues is a national organization, but we just support the Minnesota chapters. There's 14 of them in Minnesota.
Wow.
So 14 groups that we financially support, through our Cigars and Baseball event. So it's been a blessing for me, honestly, with all the hobbies that I've had and I still have in my life, cigars being one of them, right? I always tried to find something that connected me to the bigger part of it. You know what I mean? Because it's great to have these cigar communities and these groups, but if you can't leverage them, in a way to do something better, that's kind of how I've always been. I'm a junior pool league coach too.
Yeah.
I've been teaching junior kids for 22 years, but I was a pool player. And
you've been shooting billiards since you were a little kid, right?
Yeah, so super little. So
yeah,
and I was able to find a niche there too, and
to
give something back. So I'm in cigars in the community and doing Cigars and Baseball. I started out as a volunteer like everybody else, but we have a really great core of people who put this event together. Another shout out, obviously, to our volunteers that come out every year and help put this together. It's amazing. It's a big, huge undertaking to put it together when you try to have 1,000 people all together in one place to do good for for the community. So
Yeah.
it's a great event. It's September 18th next week at CHS Field. We've had connections with the Minnesota Twins through the president of Cigars and Baseball, Kirk Detlefsen. He's one of the largest season ticket holders in Twins history, and he has a great relationship with the Minnesota Twins. And because CHS Field and the St. Paul Saints have a relationship now, we were able to get our event at CHS Field. So we have a really great venue. It's been, it's kind of been promised to us now for a while. So we got a home now, CHS Field. It's a Major League Baseball field. So we have our event there. It really ties in baseball. It ties in the Miracle Leagues.
Yeah.
It ties in a lot of things, but ultimately it's for the kids, right? Every kid, the motto is every kid deserves a chance to play baseball. So that's why we put our hearts and souls into this.
Yeah.
And that's why Cigars and Baseball means so much to all of us.
Yeah.
So, and I hope it means a lot to our cigar community.
It really does.
So,
It does.
I mean, I always try to tie in the charitable piece, and and I'm constantly talking and networking with people, trying to get them at our event. And all it takes is that one time.
Yeah.
And you guys felt it too when you came, right? You're like, I've had friends that have come up to me and when I've said you should come to this event. It's an amazing event. It's a lot of fun. We got restaurants and we got breweries and we got different vendors and booze and all this stuff. And then we got cigars and we got a silent auction. And they come that one time and literally people will beeline over to me during the event. They'll say, I had no idea. I had no idea this thing was so amazing. We're taking over basically everything from, the first base line all the way around to the outfield.
Yeah.
And when we first took over, when we first came in the CHS Field, it was just it was a little bit of a smaller event, and it's grown all the way out to that outfield now. Now we're out in center field. We've almost wrapped around the whole thing. So
yeah,
it's incredible.
It's quite the event.
Yeah,
it's amazing to see. And the community is kind of where it starts, the cigar community, because you're going to see a lot of people go out and participate in Cigars and Baseball. They'll buy a ticket for themselves.
Right.
Maybe they'll buy a table with their friends, and they do it initially just because it's a fun, unique cigar event. And there's tons of other stuff with the auctions and all that stuff, but then they really hear the stories about the Miracle Leagues,
right?
And they see the impact that it has on these kids,
right?
And that's what keeps them coming back,
right?
The community is a great piece of it. Don't get us wrong. It's you get to go hang out, smoke with your friends, some great cigar brands, great booze, great food. But they see that impact.
Right.
That was what did it for me.
Yeah.
Right away.
Right.
Seeing that and seeing the stories that are on the website and seeing the stories that they tell throughout the day on the Jumbotron.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
Yeah, we have some of our Cigars and Baseball players sometimes at our events too. They come and walk around and hang out, and they're kind of our liaisons. But like last year, I think we gave $125,000 to several different Miracle League Miracle League chapters. Just what a great cause. The St. Paul Saints, because they love our event so much, they've actually helped the St. Paul chapter of the Miracle League, and they've kind of now taken it over, and so now they're fully involved.
Yeah.
So, and they have their own St. Paul chapter. The money that we give to each of the organizations, we're trying to help build bleachers and ADA compliant things for them to be able to participate in baseball. Prior Lake this year broke ground earlier this year. We gave them a big sizable donation last year, and they also had a private donation that really helped them over the finish line. But they broke ground earlier this year, and now their field just had their grand opening last week. So
nice.
So ribbon cutting, everything. Now they're that's a whole nother group of families, and they're going to be able to play baseball and enjoy it. And it's just incredible what we're trying to do and what we're trying to help out with. And I couldn't feel happier to be part of such a cool organization.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm just a community guy too. You guys all know me, and
Who are you?
Dax Ballinger. You know?
Nice to meet you. Bro.
Dax Ballinger, baby. But yeah, you know, it's just cigars and baseball is pretty special. And like I said, you just got to go once. As soon as you go one time, you're hooked.
One time.
You know? Yeah. So, and you guys have been there now. We've built friendships, and we've had you guys out there now and broadcasting live, and it's so great. Congratulations on 300.
Oh, thank you.
You know, what a cool achievement. That's amazing. You know, and you guys are big community guys, but to have you guys there, have somebody that's a podcast that's local to our state come out and then, you know, help, you know, blast the airwaves with our message, you know.
Yeah. We just want to get the word out.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
want as many people around the world to know about cigars and baseball as they possibly can, because even if they're, you know, not nearby. I mean, we had John Strange from Ireland at Cigars and Baseball last year.
He reached out to me because I'm the social media guy with Cigars and Baseball.
Guru.
You know, I do the Facebook, the Instagram, that stuff. And he actually reached out to me last week, said to see you there. So I think he might be coming.
That would be awesome.
So I'm not quite sure, but
he sat with us.
Yeah. So
we hope to see him again.
Having all the way from over the pond, you know, to come and enjoy our event. He loved it too.
And for us to have the opportunity to, you know, because we want to be ambassadors for that event.
Right.
So we love going to the event so that we can share the word around the world, so that if people can't make it, if they're too far away, they don't have the money to travel to the event, they can learn about the Miracle Leagues. There's other ways for them to
be involved and donate,
be involved and still help out the Miracle Leagues. And then for those, you know, people in the cigar community, if you know, it could be somebody who wants to donate. It could be somebody who wants to, you know, give items maybe for the auction. Somebody, you know, it could be a local restaurateur or local brewery owner who wants to say, hey, maybe you've got a spot available that I could, you know, join in and be a vendor as well. We just want to get the word out. We're grateful that we've had the opportunity to get the word out. And I think, yes, you're right. This year, so next week will be our 5th appearance at Cigars and Baseball.
Yeah. And we're also trying to support the shops, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're there to support the shops too. We have Boveda comes out. They're one of our sponsors. But Boveda comes out, does a luncheon. We talk about legislation. We talk about what we can do to help, you know, promote the shops as well and try to grow our community kind of in that way too. You know, so, I mean, it's all about cigars, right?
Yeah.
But it's all about cigars because the ultimate goal is to get that revenue in so we can give more money to the Miracle Leagues in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's an important piece. It's great to have really wonderful restaurants and have the support of restaurants and breweries and different organizations, and but making sure we support the shops and try to drive business to them too as well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, trying to do the best we can.
You guys are doing a great job.
I try to post as much stuff as I can often. You know, we're gonna have some. I just talked to Sarah tonight. She's on the board. We're gonna have some prizes to give out with some registration. So we got a couple giveaways this week coming.
Nice.
So if you haven't gotten your ticket, maybe wait for the prizes to drop this week. So we're gonna
sneak tidbit there.
And it's if people want info, they go to cigarsbaseball.com.
That's right, cigarsbaseball.com. We have 4 different levels of entry. We have our you know, boat, just the regular entry, no cigars. It's like $90. Then we have this new one called the casual registration. It's all right. Markets are doing good.
There's a big drive.
Then we have a casual registration. That's 3 cigars. They're already pre-selected, so you get a little package of cigars, so you can have cigars while you're at the event. And then we have our classic. You know, that's I think it's 12 cigars. And then VIP, you're getting upwards of 20 cigars. So you know.
And there's all kinds of food you get for free with the entry ticket.
Yeah.
Booze if you want to drink. Breweries are there.
Yeah.
They even have an NA. I think, didn't you guys
got some? We got lots of NA
lots of
options.
NA stuff there.
Yeah,
right.
That's awesome.
Right. We got sweet treats. You know, we got different desserts and such. So we got a new cookie vendor this year. They're coming out with.
Nice.
So yeah, cookies, nothing but cakes.
Oh, nothing but cakes.
We love those guys.
Freezy Pops. I mean, all kinds of stuff. No, we have some of the best restaurants. The vice president Kent, he does a really good job curating some of the best food and some of the best beer.
Yeah.
And some of the best, restaurants and different vendors. We got Jack Link's, Jack Link's beef jerky.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought it, but he's like, well, yeah, let's get some beef jerky out here. Yeah, lots of stuff. There's so many things to so many great places to try to eat. And then we want you to walk around and talk to the vendors about the cigars too.
Yeah.
It's Minnesota's largest cigar party. It truly is.
Yeah.
And we're tapping on the door of between 700 and 800 registrants this year. So
that's awesome.
That's huge for us.
Yeah.
So, and that's tables. That's single entries. That's everything.
Yeah.
So, and we couldn't do it without with our volunteers. We couldn't do it without our board and the drive of everybody else that supports us.
Yeah.
And some of the shops buy tables, couple tables.
Yeah.
Reds, I know Reds buys 2 or 3.
Yeah, usually Reds is going with a table or two, but and I'm a member out at Reds. I try to, support him and support the community. It's a great community there at Reds.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a shop guy, Raul and I we talk about what shops we're going to go to next, so we want to support every shop. I want to go out to every brick and mortar, and it's grateful for Pat hosting us here.
Yeah.
This has been a really fun day already, having a Vikings game,
it'd be better if they were winning, but
yeah, right. And then 300 episode, man. Wow.
Well, thank you so much for coming up
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Thank
for
you,
what
brother.
do, brother. We
Love you
appreciate
guys.
you.
Thanks for supporting us.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we love it.
And,
Can't wait. Can't wait for the event next
yeah,
week.
one more week. Next week, Thursday, September 18th, Cigars and Baseball.
Yeah.
Buy your tickets. Let's go. Let's have a great time.
Let's go.
That's right.
Yep. All right. Thanks, guys.
Touchdown, baby!
Hey, the
There we
Vikings
go.
scored a touchdown. See,
Thanks, Matt.
there's
Nice.
still plenty of game left to be played.
Get,
Thank you, brother.
back with you.
So I'm curious, Matt. When did you become a police chief?
When did I
Yeah,
become?
because it says you're in the police chief's chair right there.
Reserve. Look behind you.
Oh yeah.
That used to
Behind
be
us.
like-
Yeah.
And then inquiring minds want to know what picture's missing from up here.
It's
that's
Minnesota Gophers one that we couldn't keep up because it was shiny.
Yeah, there was severe glare from the
Severe
lights,
glare.
so we had to
There you
move the
go.
Minnesota Gophers picture that
and
was
wait,
on the wall.
Amy Ty says, "Hey, honey, just wanted to congratulate you and the guy on your 300th episode. Crazy! Look at what you started. So proud of you and all your hard work. Love you. Congratulations, guys. Hashtag 300.
I have the best wife in the world.
It's pretty cool.
So
Everyone make a heart
thank you,
emoji.
sweetie. I love you.
Make a heart.
Make a heart.
Yep, you got it. Yep, do it.
Oh, I don't have a camera on me.
Do it, lady.
So
Or real
I don't
quick,
know
I'll
if you
get-
guys.
There is that it?
Yep.
That's
Matt's
beautiful.
got it.
You got it.
Yep. So who's this guy
So,
that just sat down
This
over here?
guy over here.
This
I don't
guy.
know who he
This
is,
He's number
but he's
9.
always a sharp dresser.
Number 9 for the Minnesota Vikings.
Kramer.
Tommy Kramer, baby.
Do you have a game to be at right now?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No. Drinking beers and
Okay.
So this is Nate. If you guys don't know, he's been on the show a few times. He represents a Minnesota homegrown business that is freaking killing it right now in cigar humidification, and the new part of it is cannabis.
yes.
So
Quickly,
First one.
the fast growing part of it.
the fast
Yeah.
growing
Yeah.
part of it.
And
Yeah.
over the next few years, it'll be even more rapidly growing.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you think it'll take over the cigar part?
Oh, huge. Yeah.
Where the weed at?
I mean, I might know a guy.
Yeah. We might know a guy.
Cheech just left.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
So, brother, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
And thank you so much for showing up tonight.
Absolutely.
And Greg Free wants to know how we got the best dressed Minnesota on the show. Glad to see you, Nate.
Oh, what's up, Greg? Great to see you too, man.
Nate is a very snappy dresser, I gotta say.
We should tell Greg at this point, the Vikings, thank goodness, just finally scored a touchdown, missed the 2-point conversion. We might have better luck watching women's pole vaulting if we were all.
I remember that, Sody, that one night at Sodi's.
Yes.
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 That was an exciting night.
They were all named and everything. You remember?
He knew everybody's name.
Oh,
He knew
my
all
goodness.
of them.
Everybody's names.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to thank Greg Free for supporting us and
Yes.
being just a hell of a guy. I
Most
kinda like him.
definitely.
Haven't seen Greg in far too long, but hopefully soon.
So Nate, thank you for joining us.
You're more than welcome.
On episode 300. Thank you for coming out and supporting.
Oh,
us today.
thanks for including me. This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Super great accomplishment for you guys. So I'm really proud of what you guys have done here.
Thank you.
It's been a crazy ride, but along the way, we've learned a lot about a lot of different things when it comes to cigars. Finding flavor and aroma profiles that you like. Wrapper leaves. Wrapper binder filler. All the X's and O's of cigars, and an important thing that you have taught us a lot about. Is just taking care of your cigars, especially for those of us who have a lot of cigars at home and take cigars to herfs and events and things like that. We want to protect our cigars. And we appreciate what Boveda does. We appreciate what you do for Boveda and what you do for the cigar community. So, as you look forward to, the future, what are your hopes for Boveda? And obviously there's expanding and emerging markets with cannabis and other things, but what are your hopes for the cigar community as a whole and for Boveda in that space?
Oh, it's a good question. One of the cool things that I'm assuming you all have seen it, and probably a lot of the individuals viewing tonight and watching tonight have seen it. Boveda just came out with our first wood humidor. A lot of you were probably familiar with our
I love their
first run, the acrylic humidors, which are awesome. If you have one, hang on to it because they're a unicorn now, if you will. But the new wood humidor was engineered to really function as a tupper door or as a cigar door, if you will. You buy the humidor, it comes with your seasoning packs and your first round of humidification. You literally only have to put 2 packs a year in that humidor. So one of our big 320 gram bricks every 6 months, and that humidor is solid.
Nice.
And literally no seasoning it every year, to make up for that lack of quality in the wood or the seal, any of that. You season it one time and you are done. You just keep putting in every 6 months, 320 gram packs, and you walk away.
So who makes it for you guys?
I'm not exactly sure. The humidor is made in China. We worked really long and hard to find a manufacturer that could build what we were really envisioning and what Sean was envisioning, our CEO, to really build a humidor that would function almost as efficiently as a Tupperware container, as something that was airtight, but still allow your cigars to age and have the unique aging characteristics that come with cedar, much like aging a bottle of wine with the cork in it.
Yeah.
It can always go sideways, but if done well and paid attention to, and this is just a little bit of attention, you can really have some cool results because you do get that airflow and you do have that wood that will contribute some aromas and flavors to those cigars.
Yeah.
It's something fun to add to your other storage.
Right.
Because what we're finding is, as much as we love the fact that people are buying tons of Boveda to store in their Tupperwares and their Yeti coolers and what have you, so many cigar smokers want to have that nice small humidor, and it's anywhere from 35 to almost 60 cigars. And we've got cool pictures of all the different configurations telling you how many cigars are in that picture. So you have an idea of how it was Jenga'd, if you will, to fit into that humidor.
Yeah.
What's cool is you can now use that humidor for maybe the stuff that you want to smoke coming up, over the next.
Like a dry box?
Exactly. Without being a dry box, but it keeps everything right there. Or if you want to store your really nice, super valuable, I don't want to call them high end, but the cigars that you really care about.
Yeah.
Because you'll have cigars that are not super expensive that you love and that you really treasure.
Yeah.
You might have some really expensive cigars. Maybe that can be your showpiece and you put all your good stuff in there.
Yeah.
What are those retail for?
They are $2.99.
Nice.
American.
And initially to allow us to work through all of the supply chain functionality with the humidors to forecast how many we're going to actually sell and how many we need to have in inventory. Initially, it's available direct to consumers at bovedainc.com. So if you want to buy one, it's $2.99 at bovedainc.com. And then hopefully down the road, we might add that to some other channels as well.
Yeah.
And do you have plans in the future to make a bigger one for 100 or something like that?
My guess would be yes. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't hold me to that. But my guess would be yes.
Yeah.
It gets a little trickier when you get up into bigger humidors because now you're starting to compete at a higher cost level with much bigger containers that are a lot more, or a lot less expensive, more cost effective. Yes.
Are you going to be in town for Cigars and Baseball?
I will be here for Cigars and Baseball. So I'll be here for Cigars and Baseball. This is the time of year when there are a lot of cigar festivals.
Yes.
So over the span, I think, of 5 weeks, I function more like a cigar rep rather than an inside sales rep at Boveda.
Yeah.
I think 6 events in 5 weeks.
Jeez.
Just came back from Kansas City for the Kansas City Cigar Festival.
How was that?
They had a couple hiccups. Every year for, I think, 12 or 14 years, they've been on the top level of the parking garage above Diebel's Sportsman's Gallery in the Country Club Plaza in Kansas City. And this year, in the process of obtaining the liquor permit so that they could sample liquor and have beverages for attendees at the event, it was taking longer than usual. And all of a sudden, some other inspectors were starting to poke their nose in and go, oh, wait, what are they doing? Why are they doing that? And the day before the event, they pulled the plug and said, you can't have it on the rooftop of the parking garage. So Diebel's did the best they could, offered refunds to anyone that wanted it, gave a partial refund for the food and a few other things that they couldn't provide. And then they set us all up in the shop and in the humidor and in the private cigar lounge, and we made the best of it.
Yeah.
And all things considered, we had a really good cigar festival. I would guess there were probably 200, 250 people that came through, maybe a little bit more. Everybody was in good spirits. Nobody was mad at the Diebel's, which I thought was great. I think the city of Kansas City is going to get quite a few letters over the next couple of weeks asking why they couldn't have figured out some sort of solution to make it work for this year and then figure out penalties, fees, whatever to make up for what they were missing. But it turned out great.
They said the guest said the city of Casey pulled the permit after it was approved. It cost Kurt thousands. Yeah.
That's too bad.
So seeing that, that is probably our closest festival, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Yeah.
So is it worth the 6-hour drive?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's a great festival.
It's not a bad drive to Kansas City.
Yeah. Then probably the second closest, Wild Bill's Tobacco is a big tobacco retailer in Michigan, Ohio. I think they might be in another state or two. They have 200 plus locations.
Yeah.
They put on the Great Lakes Cigar Festival this year in Detroit. And that would be, Detroit is from Minneapolis 8 or 9 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
10 maybe. That would probably be second closest. And for a first event, that one they knocked it out of the park.
Awesome.
So for you, and we've talked about this kind of at, because there were a couple of years in a row where after PCA was all said and done, we went and had dinner. And, when it comes to cigar events, whether it's a brand event in a shop or a multi-vendor event like Kansas City Cigar Fest or Rocky Mountain Cigar Fest, or if it's a trade show like PCA, a lot of times there's, even if it's an in-store event, a lot of times there's after-hour stuff.
Absolutely.
Like if Omar has an event at Ramsey, we'll go over to Raul's place after the event is over at the shop, or after PCA is done for the day, teams will go and have dinner, and then people will go hang out at one of the local places around the PCA to smoke or whatever it may be. So what are those for people who, don't work in the cigar business or haven't spent a lot of time, at these big events? Where do you see those after hours get-togethers having value? Because I personally have seen tremendous value from those. And not even in terms of monetary value, like sales.
It's
but
relationships.
Yeah. So talk to us about what that means to you.
I personally think they're more valuable than what happens during the trade show or during a festival.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite part about this industry. The whole point of why we smoke cigars, you could say it's because we love tobacco and we love the flavor and the appreciation of the craft. And and the workmanship and all of those things, I don't think that's really why we love cigars. We love cigars because it's a way that we connect apart from food. Sometimes these are all part of it as well, but the real crux of getting together is to spend time with our friends, with our coworkers, with our industry friends. I don't think there's any other place that compares to smoking cigars where people are as open and honest with each other. I've yet to find a place where people open up that much around other than with cigars. And when you are fortunate enough to get to go to, let's say, like a cigar trade show, to PCA, and you're spending time at one of the after hours venues, sometimes you're there till 2 or 3 in the morning, but you only get that time maybe once, maybe twice a year. Take advantage of that and invest in your friends, because as in my role as an inside sales representative, I only get to get out to shops maybe once a year if I go out for a festival. But when those shop owners and their customers come to the trade show, now it's hugs.
Yeah.
Now it's how's the family. You're not even talking business. You're for sure going to get an order, but it makes that relationship so much stronger. And now you're connected to somebody that's all the way across the country. And if you needed something and you go, hey, I'm in real trouble, can you help out? Boom, they fly in a plane and they're helping you out. I mean, that's the best part about cigars.
Yeah. The community aspect of it, and we were talking to Omar about this, the aspect of conversation and family conversation, deep conversations, could be philosophy, religion, conversations about our favorite music, so many different things. And there's a limited number of things in life that I feel like sort of set a good stage for conversations like that.
Yep.
Food is one.
Yep.
Wine can be another. Cigars are absolutely positively in that top tier.
It's top of the list for me.
Yeah.
Yep. Top of the list.
And
think about it this way. I'm a sales rep and my home territory is here in Minnesota. I generally try to spend every Thursday night with Omar at his shop.
Yeah.
Now, I would do it even if I wasn't 5 minutes from his shop, but we close the shop down and we talk life, and Raul shows up quite a bit. When Omar has events, we go to Raul's house and we sit in the garage or around the fire. And when I was in Kansas City, Espinosa had an event at a shop called Ash and Anvil, and it's about 35 minutes, 40 minutes from KC to the southwest. Yeah. A little bit to the southwest in Kansas. Gorgeous shop. If you ever get a chance to go, I couldn't speak highly enough of Derek Stockton, one of the owners. It's just a beautiful shop. Live music. It's in an old blacksmith shop. I mean, it's just super cool. We all worked a cigar festival. Figure we've earned the right to just go back to our hotel room and chill. And if you did that, nobody would fault you for it. I'm going to say at least 10 or 12 reps made the drive down from other companies to go hang out for Espinosa's event. Oh, we scored. Skull Vikings.
The Vikings just took the lead.
I'm going to try to keep my cursing in my own head here.
Now, are they going to go for 2?
I don't know. Well, we even tonight.
We have to make it a 3-point game if they go for 2.
Mark Villanueva is sitting over here, our rep in this area for Perdomo Cigars. It's one of the coolest things that other reps will go and support other reps' events, even after a long day of work.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know Jack Tarano, he is
Never heard of him.
Not exactly. I think he's the national director of sales. Is he the VP? I can't remember, but he's been with Espinosa for a long time.
Yeah.
And Jack and Josh, the sales rep in the Kansas City area and actually covers up in Minnesota, came by the Kansas. We got the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings are now up by
3.
See, I told you guys.
Yes.
Everybody was getting all down. I was like, guys, there's a lot of game left to be played. There's still 9:46 left in the game.
So for those of you that have never...
You're coming up next. Don't worry, buddy. We see you. We didn't forget about you, little buddy.
That'd be Garrett. He's coming down from his Ritalin.
Who gave Garrett a 5-hour energy?
Oh, man.
Yeah, the
Elon finally.
The community aspect of it is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
And like you said, oh gosh, who was it that said it's
Shakespeare.
It's competitive cooperation.
Absolutely.
Because I've heard so many stories direct from the people who, cigar companies. It's like, oh, I got screwed over by this or that or the other thing, whether it's something with customs bringing their stuff in from Nicaragua or Dominican Republic, or if it's an issue with their trade show booth, or it's an issue with, stuff not. I've heard countless stories of competing cigar brands saying, I'll help you out with that. And they'll go and drive to the airport and pick something up for them. Or they'll go to a shop and buy a competing brand's cigars or do a swap
100%
deal with the shop owner and bring them over. It's so encouraging.
Yeah, it's the day after Cigars and Baseball, I traveled to San Antonio for a big charity event that Fink Cigars puts on in San Antonio. The Fink family has been producing and selling cigars in San Antonio now for 133 years.
Wow.
And Bill Fink, the dad who runs it now, his dad was very close friends with Carlos Fuente. And when Carlos got in a pinch and needed some real help, Bill Fink's dad sent machines and equipment and supplies to the Fuente family and said, my gift to you, just keep them. Wow. If this helps you out, I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
I think it's just crazy. Another instance, a bunch of us reps in Kansas City went to a shop called La Cultura for our friend Tony Hogan from Crux Cigars for his event.
Yeah.
And they were watching the Chiefs home opener. And we all took a picture. There were like 15 of us that were all there supporting a shop plus another cigar producer. And a bunch of us kicked in to help out another shop that Ben and Michaela and Swinney, the owners of La Cultura, they had water damage from a fire in the apartment above their shop called Fidel's in Kansas City. And so we basically resupplied what they needed so when they do get things back up and running, they don't have to rebuy all that again.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a special. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of incredibly great people,
yep.
and like any community, there's still competition and people, but there's just a special kind of relationships between all the competitors that you don't see many other places in the world.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure there are people that don't get along, and absolutely. Just like anything. Oh, yeah. But I think, from what I can tell, overwhelmingly, people are ready to help out. They're super positive.
Yeah.
They're really happy to see you. Like Greg chiming in from Fortaleza y Libre.
You said that right. You know what I call it, right? Fuck your life.
I think that's the cool thing about this industry is it's a really great community of people that do genuinely just care about each other.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Well, brother, thank you again so much for celebrating 300 with us. And
it's an honor, man.
Here.
Really proud to be your friends and to be able to sit on the show with you guys. Appreciate you guys.
It's a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Beck from Boveda.
Oh, by the way, this sumbitch has the best palate. He's a great palate. He can give him a cigar and he can break it down to where it was from. I got to commend you on that.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll tell you.
Crazy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, I think.
Absolutely.
All right, beat it.
All right. I'm out.
There he goes.
Who am I sending up?
That fucking goofball right there.
This guy right here? The guy coming off Ritalin?
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, baby, it's you.
Come on.
Nate Beck from Boveda, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, brother.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, making his return to How About That Cigar Live.
Clap your hands. What the hell? You don't hear me?
Hands together.
There we go.
The original co-host of How About That Cigar Live.
Oh,
I'm still the best looking at all four of us.
Oh, for sure.
Garrett Robinson.
Somebody
What's
named
up,
Courtney,
bro?
take your pics. Ha 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 ha.
That's
Is that somebody you know?
that's my wifey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's here with you.
She has a new tagline for How About That Cigar.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, because she was talking about, that she was like, "Are you going to go on? Because I'm getting sleepy," And she said, "You guys talk about cigars like women talk about purses or perimenopause journey or, So she said, "How about light it, smoke it, be quiet?" I'm like, no, we can't.
No, not with us.
No.
Maybe
No.
Justin could be quiet, but
Yeah.
not us. That ain't gonna happen.
Hey, 300, still going strong.
Mhm.
This is incredible, you guys, and the journey that I had on this show is nothing short of some of the best years of my life, and I'm grateful to be here.
We're so happy you're here, brother.
Because it was a while ago that we started talking about episode 300 and doing, what the hell are we going to do? And then the date kept changing because it's like, and we had to land on it. So we made sure Patrick had everything, was good for us being here and stuff like that. And it wasn't going to interfere with any other major events or whatever. And, getting the word out to the, cigar community to be here. And it was that same morning that I sent you a text, and I was like, oh, Vikings are on the move.
We're doing stuff.
So it was that morning that I sent you that text, and because I talked to these guys, and I was like, I feel compelled to get Garrett on here.
It's kind of a no-brainer.
Garrett, yeah, and Garrett, you were the for the first 200
I was on the 200,
230, 240 to two lots of 200 and a lot of episodes, and I'm glad you were able to make it.
Yeah,
I
me
really
too.
am grateful that you were able to make it.
And it meant a lot to get that text from you, Matt. I was in a meeting and I saw it pop up, and I had a moment, during my meeting.
Did you get a chubby?
Full.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes.
Full semi.
You did it, Matt.
Wait, hold up. Full semi that's like jumbo shrimp.
You don't have to.
He's working what he's working with. He's working what he's working
We don't
with.
have to get out the tape measure.
Get the change. Get the change.
No, but honestly, it means a lot. I'm, we're all still brothers, and life
that never changed.
Yeah, no, life is great.
You're coming up on a year. On a 1 year anniversary.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Yeah. So
happy.
Wife is incredible. I mean, she's pretty medicated. So, wife is amazing. Our new family that we have going on has been incredible, and it's been an amazing journey.
Your beard game is on point, by the way.
Thank you.
You finally caught up to where I was at.
Yeah,
bro. So when I saw you tonight, I was gonna say because you would piss me off weekly when this asshole started growing his beard, and I'd been growing it for probably a year or better, and he just came out like,
yeah.
What? But I found out this is like my terminal length.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin sneezes and his beard grows like 3 inches.
100%. 100%. No, I love it.
So, brother, how do you feel right now with us?
I mean, this is home.
It sure is.
Yeah, it's home.
You getting all sappy? Don't get sappy.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Why? It's you guys. When he left the show and I was asked to sit in for a while, I was so conflicted because this is my brother. You know what I mean? And I thought I was only sitting in for a few weeks, and turned out to a few months, but I was so conflicted, and I love that you reached out. We reached out to each other, and we made sure we were good.
Yep.
You know, and I love you, brother. That's all.
Yeah, no, and I love all of you guys in this journey. And I told, the fact that we've had, this is Patrick's shop, but we have 2 other cigar shop owners in here to come and support not only the show, but just the cigar community as a whole.
Yeah.
That is what these are about. I mean, we can talk about smoking dead leaves all day, but it's the people, it's the community, it's the brother and sisterhood of cigars that is amazing.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that anywhere else.
Right.
In any other industry. And it's awesome.
So I wanted to get your take on, the first few years, those first 200 and something episodes, we had a lot of, and all 300 episodes, we've had a lot of great moments, and some of them were serious moments. Some of them were hilarious.
Yeah.
What have been a couple of your absolute favorites, as far as just moments that sitting in that chair,
yep,
you got to witness firsthand?
So the 2 that come to mind are Justin Trudeau, or not Justin Trudeau, Justin
Andrews.
No, from Christoph. Jared Trudeau.
Jared Trudeau. There it is. Jared Trudeau's sous vide rant.
I knew you were gonna say that,
bro. It's still one of my absolute favorite clips, and I love that we sent out just a short of just his rant on sous vide and talking about the gorilla men who just sweat over their food and
an old man screaming at the sky. That's still one of my favorite just moments where we literally were pissing our pants.
Yes.
Laughing. And I'm not ashamed to say on the air. Yeah, I had to do some cleanup after the show was over.
It was amazing.
It was so funny.
The second would be Lee Marsh. And it was his second time on the show.
Don't like him.
And and I reached out to his wife to do like a deep dive, and I was like, how do I make Lee cry? And she gave me so much good fodder, stories of his childhood and his relationship with his grandfather and his kids, and we almost got him.
It was so close.
It was so close.
I mean, you could see the sparkles in the corners.
Yep.
Get in there, baby! So the Vikings have officially turned things around. They're now, they're about to be up by 10.
Oh, that feels good.
Lord's not sounding so good.
I got goosebumps.
So
this is an amazing night.
I think I might not have to drink Malort now.
Yeah.
So did you hear about?
I did. I heard that, and I'm dying because
I might not have to drink Malort now.
Way to go, kid. Way to go.
I don't know what's
great play call.
Yeah, there's 2:53 left on the clock. So yeah, I just don't see it happening.
Hey, don't say nothing, because last night everybody was going home and came back.
That Buffalo thing was crazy.
And another thing about this is the amount of time that we have spent in that Ford Fiesta that's parked out there. All of the trips to all over the country.
Yeah,
in that car, and just brings back so many memories. When that car finally goes, it'll be sad.
That's the most, knock on wood, that's the most reliable car I've owned in my entire life. And I love it because it cost me nothing to buy it. It was paid off very quickly. And it costs nothing to own because replacement parts are pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't care that it's a little Ford Fiesta. It's 10 years old. It's a little, I don't care.
No.
It's just, and we went.
We've been to Kentucky,
Kentucky and back, and West Virginia and
West
back.
Virginia, yeah. Indiana several times.
Yeah, Indiana several times, and yeah, Yeah, that car. So many cigars have been smoked in that car.
Yep.
And you remember when I first got that car, and I was like, I'm not going to smoke in the car. I'm not going to smoke in the car.
How long ago that last?
The first time we took a long road trip, I'm like, yeah, we're fucking smoking in the car.
And you had all the things, the shake stuff on the, and then you were like, fuck it. I don't, no, it didn't.
Didn't matter, and I didn't care. So yeah, it's I decided I'm never doing that again with a car. I'm just gonna.
Yep.
I'm just gonna as soon as I get like, and I have. Here's the weird thing is that car is 10 years old. It's got 120,000 miles on it, something like that.
Only that?
118. Yeah, I don't drive, but anymore I really don't drive a lot. But I'm like, I don't see any need to get rid of that car anytime soon. Yeah. I mean, other than the fact that Amy wants to get a camper. And if we get a camper, I'm going to have to get a truck so I have something to tow it. But
your
then
son's about to
Eli's
have his license. So
yeah, so I'll probably give the red car to Eli. But yeah, I'm going to miss that car.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but yeah, man.
And then another, I remember we were doing an event at Omar's place, and I had never met Justin before. And I know he'd been watching the show, and, Justin's a quiet guy, but he approached us and he was talking to us about, hey, kind of interested in this thing that you had going on. And not too much longer, we had Justin helping out with the show. And that was a real turning point in what we were able to do.
100%.
And so, I mean, Justin, your contribution to the show is, I think, part of the reason of the lasting success.
Yeah.
So that's huge, man.
It's immeasurable. And it's funny you bring that up. And I want you to stay where you're at for this, because Justin, I didn't tell Justin this. I didn't even tell Raul this. But my intention was for Justin to be one of the guests. And I know, Justin, you're not a super big fan of
I'm here. What's up?
Doing this stuff, but, talking about yourself and stuff like that. But I want to echo that, and that was part of what I wanted to talk to our audience about tonight, is that the way How About That Cigar as a show improved.
Yes.
Since Justin has joined the team, it's immeasurable.
Yep.
The production values skyrocketed when Justin joined us. He's got great ideas. He's got great awareness of what's going on, and he just within a very short time, Justin, you knew what needed to happen before I even did, or Garrett even did, or Raul even did. So first of all, thank you, brother, for being a part of this team and being an absolute rock for us. But talk us through your journey with How About That Cigar, and what it's been for you because it's been, you came on episode 120.
I don't even remember, to tell you the truth.
Or
that sounds right.
120.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah. So I mean, for me, it started when I got into cigars. Right, I was just post like the new kid, like honeymoon phase of cigars, posting every single cigar I smoke, wrapper, binder, filter, trying to find as much stuff as I could about it. And just posting stuff consistently on Instagram. It's just kind of what I did, was my thing, to express, I guess, just my experience of each cigar I had. And that's kind of where it started for me. And then, you guys approached me and said, hey, can you do some of that stuff for us with Instagram? And that turned into, can you help produce the show? And then, just like one thing after another. And I was just showed up. And even if, when I don't want to show up, sometimes I show up, at the end of the day.
I don't want to show up some nights either.
Right.
It's at my fucking house.
Right. But like every time that I'm like in some whatever mood it is, once I get there for that Monday night show, and then afterwards, it just resets anything that was in my head before that, or just starting the week off right. Like after that show, like it's like there's only a 4-day week after Monday. Like, so Monday's like, it's Monday's already gone. So it's another week or weekend day for me. Right. So that's, even the stuff I went through last year, has helped me like have something to keep on looking forward to and keep on working towards something that is for the greater good in the community and everything else that goes along with that. So I appreciate the opportunity to jump on here with you guys, and that's where I'm at. Going to the other bigger places soon, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, and it's been also, and we didn't get to go to the PCA trade show this year, but in the past, I mean, the first one was the TPE trade show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
we did like 40 something interviews, I think, in like 3 days or something like that. Crazy. It was like 3 times the numbers you guys did before that or something like that. Crazy. But
and over the years, the times we went to TPE or we went to PCA, nobody ever saw all the work Justin was doing behind the camera.
Yep.
And we wouldn't have been able to do 1/10 of what we did if Justin wasn't making sure things were aligned properly, set up properly, microphones were connected properly, levels were good, lighting was good, angles were good, and
thongs in place.
Thongs in place, and keeping the bystanders from walking in the shot, which is an ongoing battle at any trade show. And so, any of our PCA trade show coverage from the past 7 years, Justin is what kept that afloat.
Yep.
And everybody's comments during the show right now, during every live show, everybody's comments showing up, making sure our advertisers get stuff, their stuff up on the screens, making sure that I don't forget. He's so good at keeping me on task, because I'll go off on a tangent and he's like, "Hey Matt, we got to do Numero de los Muertos," or "Hey Matt, we got to do whatever, you forgot the thing." It's so brother, from the bottom of our hearts, we're grateful for every second that you've spent with How About That Cigar, and we love having you on the team, and you could not do it without you, brother.
Thank you.
And another big moment for me was for those who watched the show early on and was with us in the early days, knew that I have vertigo, and I've had vertigo since I was 8 years old. And I never thought I would be able to go on a plane. And I remember our first opportunity to go to PCA.
TPE.
Was it TPE? It was. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was TPE. And you just looked at me and you're like, "You want to try it?"
Because I offered to drive.
You did.
But I'm like, it's not going to be fun if we drive.
Yep. And I was like, you know what? What's the worst that can absolutely happen is, I have
puke on everybody.
And that first takeoff sucked. Sucked a little.
Oh, yeah. I still have fingernail scars on my knee from you.
I was like, and Matt was just sitting there like, what's going to happen right now? Is he going to freak out? But I got it together.
Yeah.
And then the rest is kind of history. And then from there,
we hit 30,000 feet, and you were like,
yeah, I was out. I had some helpers.
Yeah, you had some helpers.
Yeah,
a little bit of modern pharmaceutical help on board. That's no shame in that. No shame in that whatsoever.
No, and then I discovered a thing that when I land back at MSP, I need to have White Castle at the end of every flight.
Oof.
Usually I don't
remember that night.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
And so, I have a lot to be thankful for this crazy little project that, Matt and I started talking about. So Matt and I met online.
We did meet online.
It was hot.
Yeah, swipe left, swipe right.
Yeah, it was a cigar discussion forum
on
that
Cigar
will
Obsession.
remain. Oh, said it. That's all right.
Wow.
And I posted a picture of a cigar over a map, a lake map.
Yeah.
And you're like, I know that lake. And I'm like, I'm in, or something. It was like, I'm in northern Minnesota.
Yeah.
You're like, I live in Minnesota. So the next thing you know, he's like, oh, I get together with these guys every Wednesday and we smoke cigars and do a Bible study. And it's called Merch, which stands for Man Church. And yeah, that was 11 years ago, by the way.
Wow.
False.
11 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, and then, well, and even before that, I was doing well, a little bit after that, I started doing stuff with Blind Man's Puff.
Yep.
Yeah. Who sadly aren't
Yep.
Yeah, in the business anymore. Miss those guys. They did a great job.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my.
He just scored. Bears just scored.
I know.
2
minutes.
2:02.
Told you it wasn't over yet.
Well, I want to. Where on earth are my bookmarks? There they are. Sorry. So I think, and I want you to stick around for this. Is it?
Hold on, I got a question for you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So,
how
am I doing,
bro?
Oh,
I couldn't be more proud. Honestly, man, the fact that I didn't know how long you were gonna be able to do this. I know your work schedule with firefighting and all of that. Is crazy. I didn't foresee this, not because of your ability to do this. You were always awesome at you pinched in for me one time at Cigars and Baseball. First time you did awesome. And so it wasn't that. I just figured with your work schedule, it wasn't going to be really sustainable for you. And I couldn't be a better person in that spot. So
appreciate it.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes with cool merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, now is it time?
So is it?
Is it time?
Is it time?
I think it's time.
All right. It is now time for this week's Numero de los Muertos. And Numero de los Muertos is brought to us by nobody. As it has been for. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter though.
No.
All right. So this segment was started by Garrett, and I've tried, dude. There's only so many ways to die. Coming up with new shit, it's like,
yep.
So I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. Now I've moved on. I've honestly moved on to like specific like historic events.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because it's like, what the fuck else?
Yeah.
So I'm just, yeah. So the number this week is 26.
And this is one event.
One event.
One event, huh?
26. One event.
Is what country is it in? Is it in the United States?
I'm not going to tell you what country.
Global.
It's not. It was not in the United
single
States.
Event.
Yeah, a single event.
Not in the United States.
Is it natural?
I will say Europe. It was not a natural disaster. It was a man-made disaster. Not the Hindenburg.
A lot more than 26.
Gel from David Floyd. Neurogel. We're gonna get that.
Thanks, David, for joining us tonight. Appreciate you, buddy.
London Bridge.
It was land.
Land or sea? Land.
Not London Bridge.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down.
Was this in our lifetime?
This was in the 21st century.
So long ago.
So long ago.
Was fire involved?
Yeah. In some aspects,
Not
yes.
the fire of Notre Dame, was it?
No.
Minneapolis bridge collapse. No, this wasn't in the U.S.,
No,
right?
that was only 13. That was not. I mean, not only 13. That was 13 souls.
Yeah. This was in Europe, somewhere in Europe, in the 21st century.
So many people die in Europe.
6. 26 people. In
Yeah,
the
one event that caused 26 deaths.
Is this a well-known event?
Not really, but I learned about it after, because I don't know if you guys do this. When I watch movies on YouTube or Hulu or Netflix or whatever, I pull up Wikipedia.
I do that all the time.
I learn everything I can about the people who were in the cast and where it was filmed.
Yes.
If it's, especially if it's a
Historical
event,
yeah.
I look up the real
Was
story.
it accurate? Yeah.
So that was one of these things that it wasn't, the movie wasn't about this event, but it was tied to it, sort of in a sort of side story kind of way.
Were cannonballs involved?
Cannonballs were not involved.
21st century.
What about the fire at the anal bead factory in Europe?
Oh, that was a dead
Was
end.
it the Munich thing? Was it Munich?
That had been more than 26, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Was it Munich?
It was not Munich.
Or is it war related?
Not directly war related.
Not a building collapse.
Not a building collapse.
Mont tunnel crash in France.
Not a tunnel crash.
Italian bridge collapse.
Not a bridge collapse.
Man. Yeah, these are getting harder as they're getting more obscure too.
All right. I will say that it is loosely connected to the historic events that inspired the movie War Dogs, starring Jonah Hill and Miles Teller. Loosely connected.
So was it an arms deal?
Was not an arms deal.
Ariana Grande wasn't involved, was she?
No, Ariana Grande was not involved.
Bomb set off? No.
Paul Rubens, was he?
No.
Okay.
No, that was more fluid
Yeah,
related.
that's right.
Definitely
Yeah.
not bad
Yeah,
food.
you're right.
Not that bad food at McDonald's.
That was more drowning than or suffocation.
A lot more gargling happening.
Asphyxiation.
Yeah, there you go.
What was it?
Asphyxiation.
Yeah.
All right, Europe. 26 people.
I don't know shit about Europe.
One event.
I want to know more. I feel like I'm learning more, like as we do these shows.
Yeah.
So, what do you remember about the plot of the movie War Dogs?
I haven't.
All I know is that I thought they were gun dealers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and there was one, the big deal, the big arms deal that they made in the movie was set at a particular location.
Yeah, that's gone.
Mm.
I've noticed with age, the movie details.
That's a good guess, but it's not right. Tom Darling says the Lebanon fertilizer explosion. That's a good guess, but it's not right.
Was it the warehouse explosion of the arms?
Yes, it was.
Interesting.
And do you remember where that was? You remember where they bought all that stuff?
Yeah, that was in
Ireland.
Like no,
Not Ireland.
It's like Poland or.
No, you're
I know
you're
it's-
on the right track.
Yeah, it's Eastern Europe.
Yeah. Not Chernobyl. The guess it's not Chernobyl. Eastern Europe. Think further south.
Croatia.
A little further south.
Turkey?
Just a touch further
the
south.
Czech Republic.
That's too far east.
Okay.
Turkey's too far east.
Yeah.
Hungary.
Is it Risty's homeland?
It borders Risty's homeland,
Shit.
but it's on the shore. It's on the
Ocean or
on the Adriatic Sea.
Sea.
Not Hungary.
No, they're not on the coast.
So this is a super nerdy deep track, but in one episode of Cheers, Coach, you remember the character Coach?
Love Coach.
Sang a song about how it borders on the Adriatic.
Albania.
Yes.
From Tom Darling.
Yes. Albania.
Right.
So
Albania.
2008, the Gerdek explosions. It was that same ammo or that same munitions depot that they bought all that stuff from in Albania. A few years after that whole thing went south with their deal, that entire munitions depot exploded.
Holy balls. So was it true that the munitions were rebranded or they were trying to sell them?
Some of them were, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, there were like 54 shipping containers filled with Chinese AK-47 ammunition that they repackaged and tried to sell as not Chinese ammunition. So, but at approximately 12 p.m. local time on March 15th, 2008, an ex-military ammunition depot in the village of Gerdek in the Vore municipality in Albania. Experts were preparing to destroy stockpiles of obsolete ammunition by a series of small controlled explosions. However, a chain of events led to the stockpile detonating simultaneously.
Holy balls.
Hundreds of houses were demolished within a few kilometers of the depot, and car windows on the Tirana Durrës highway were shattered by the main explosion, which involved more than 400 tons of propellant in containers. A large fire caused a series of smaller but powerful explosions that continued until 2 a.m. the following day.
Jeez.
And authorities confirmed 26 deaths and over 300 injuries. Over 2,300 buildings were damaged or destroyed, and of those, 318 houses were destroyed. So that was it. Yeah, 2008. And it's that same ammo warehouse where they got all their stuff in that movie.
Yeah, that's one I didn't do the Wikipedia on. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, it was. It was a rabbit hole. I go down those rabbit holes.
I usually do, and I'll be sitting there, and Court and I will be watching a movie or a show, and I'll be like, "That's really fascinating." And I pick up my phone, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, watch the movie.
Yeah,
watch the movie.
I got to find out if this guy really did the thing, and
did this really happen this way? And as we all know, with most historic movies, it's not. It's like 90% bullshit. But that's all right. It's still. Yeah. I like the little tidbits.
We have 5 seconds left of the game.
5 seconds left of the game, and
they're in Hail Mary mode.
They're in Hail Mary territory, basically. They have, it's 1st and 15, 5 seconds
hook
left
and ladder.
On the clock. Chicago has the ball. Minnesota's up by 3.
That's game.
That's game. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Oh.
Yeah.
And then fumble.
Yep. Clocks expired. Minnesota wins.
And that was this week's.
Número de los Muertos. Can you end the night any better than that?
This has been an amazing.
That was a crazy game. That was a crazy game. So we're not gonna. Well, I mean, we'll sort of do a lightning round, but basically just to say goodbye to all the folks. But the lightning round, brought to us by our friends at J.C. Newman Cigar Company, America's oldest family-owned premium cigar maker, creators of the popular Brick House, Perla Del Mar, Diamond Crown, and The American. J.C. Newman Cigar Company operates out of their 114-year-old El Reloj Cigar Factory in historic Cigar City, Tampa, Florida. For more information on their cigars or visitor experience, please visit jcnewman.com. All right, so closing out the night, game's over, Vikings win.
Yeah.
So I
got one lightning round question for him.
Yeah.
What is the most underrated and overrated fast food franchise out there?
Ooh, I like it. Underrated.
Well, there it is.
I think nationwide the franchise that doesn't get enough cred is Culver's.
Yeah.
It's really a Midwest thing, but if you haven't had a Culver's burger or Matt's favorite, their pork sandwich.
Oh yeah.
And now I don't know if you've had their shrimp basket.
No, I've had the fish basket, but the
shrimp. Their shrimp.
Is it legit?
It is absolutely legit.
I got to do it.
Yep.
Daniel actually supplies them with.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how I learned about it. He was the one that told me, like, have you tried their shrimp? I'm like, no. He's like, it's good shrimp. I'm like, well, I'm sure he'd say that, but no, it's for real. It's really good. And then overrated. Man, that's tough. I would probably say, and I'm, and here's the
Caveat.
like I still eat it because
McDonald's.
no, Chipotle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't had
Can't stand.
Chipotle in a hot minute.
No,
It's been a while.
Terrible.
I'll eat Chipotle. I like the bowl. It's fine, but for what it is, I just think it's overrated.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
100%.
Yeah. And when they started messing with the amounts and it's $2 for guacamole or it's $3 for sour cream, it's like go get.
Do you remember the original?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could barely finish one.
Yeah.
And now I can crush.
Luciano says, "Good to see Garrett again. Good evening, Joe."
Oh,
Luciano, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Bill Commerce says Daniel knows his shrimp. We see you, Bill. Wish you were here, brother.
That was we fulfilled that, but we need to figure out what you were drinking.
Oh, yes, we do. Thank you very much. So it's time to reveal this week's Spirit of Mystery brought to us by Postania Cigars. It's delicious. It's hard to nail down because it's like I don't know. Occasionally I get those little hints of like the cinnamon that I like so much, but it's so super ultra faint that I don't think it's one of those. But then there's a part of me that wonders if it's now it doesn't taste ultra high proof. It tastes like I'm gonna say 110 proof. I'm gonna say 110.
Wow.
But
that's fucking right on.
Is it really?
114.
114. Okay.
Yeah, pretty damn close. Can I help you?
Sure. Give me a hint is always welcome.
It is the Cigar blend.
Ooh. Cigar blend. Okay, so there aren't many of those. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
So who has a cigar blend? The Penelope. This might be the Penelope. It could be the Old Elk cigar blend. It could. No, I don't think it's Old Elk because it's not spicy enough. Penelope. It's definitely not the Dalmore because that's Scotch, and this is not Scotch. So I'm gonna say this is the Penelope cigar blend.
It is not.
It is not. Which one is it?
Magnus.
Oh, Magnus, dude! Thank you for this. Oh, I love this. The Magnus cigar blend.
I had to bring something good tonight.
Oh, that's tremendous. Thank you. All right, so notable smokables. All of us are going to go through it. So we talk about a cigar every week that we smoked recently that was notable to us, could have been on the market forever, or brand new to the market, smoked for the first time ever. Justy, what's something you smoked recently?
Oh, yeah, start with me first. Let me go look real quick. Let me see what I got. Because it's been a blurred week. I'm going with the Opus X 20-year anniversary that I had in my backyard earlier this week. I've been on a vendor this week. Busy. Yeah.
Not too shabby.
What I'm going on with. Yep, from that box site. My mom won. On
nice.
at Nicole's
Yeah.
little raffle thing they do.
Awesome.
Puente Foundation.
Love it. Raleigh, notable.
It is the Freud Cigar Company Alter Ego.
I know how much you love that cigar. It's a really good blend.
I smoked this afternoon. I had another one in mind. I smoked this afternoon. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. I wish I could afford more of it.
I know this is going to sound like a cop-out, but I swear to you, my notable this week is the one we smoked on the show.
Oh, yeah.
The Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust Unicorn.
Pretty good.
The Western Osaka Unicorn Mi Carita Black. Crazy good cigar. I love the Mi Carita Black, but in that Unicorn, something just extra special. Garrett?
I had it totally blew me away. I had some no,
Okay.
not this week, but I had a United Yaya. from 2022, and I think it just aged really well, and it blew my mind. It was really good, and like Justin, it was out by the fire. It was yeah.
I think that has something to do with it too.
Yeah,
any cigar tastes better by the fire,
dude. It does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
that's kind of like when I first had a Black Irish. I had on the boat with you.
Yep.
We were fishing, and I'm like, "This is the best cigar
I know.
ever."
You were freaking out about it.
Holy shit! Yeah. So sometimes cigars just have that. We've said it before. That place and that time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Some coming attractions. We will not have a show next week, but
we won't have one on Monday.
We won't have a regular Monday night show next week, but we will be broadcasting live all throughout the day at Cigars and Baseball. Thursday, September 18th, we will go live and broadcast literally nonstop throughout the entire event. And we're going to have people from different vendors and different cigar brands and stuff come on and talk about
and breweries and all that stuff.
So you guys do not want to miss that. And we're going to have a big giveaway at Cigars and Baseball as well. Speaking of giveaways, if you haven't yet, go in the comments and put hashtag 300 right now. Go in the hashtag and put hashtag 300 if you haven't yet, so you can get entered to win a special prize to celebrate our 300th episode.
And we will announce that on Thursday.
We will announce that on Thursday at Cigars and Baseball.
And tonight we have a winner that we have to give something away to.
Yeah, we're going to give, but we'll do that off the air.
You guys don't get to see all the fun stuff.
Well, we'll do that off the air. So yeah, Cigars and Baseball, and then following that up, the following Monday on September 22nd, finally we got Lou Cross from Lure Cigars.
I'm looking forward to that.
So cannot wait to have him on the show. So guys, thank you so much.
Thanks everybody for being here,
and thank you
everybody, you guys
being live here at Perfect Ash. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, everybody. And we'll give away some stuff here in just a minute. But for our viewers, again, if you haven't put hashtag 300 in the comments yet, please do so. So you have a chance to win another special prize that I'll be giving away at Cigars and Baseball. And I just can't say enough thanking you guys so much for 300 episodes. So grateful to all the viewers and listeners, everybody who listens on Spotify or Podbean or Apple Podcasts, Google wherever you listen to audio podcasts, guys. Thank you so much. Watching on YouTube, Facebook, and
Rumble.
Thank you guys so much for all of that. If you have questions for us, you can email us on the website, howaboutthatcigar.com. Be sure to follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. You will find us at HBT Cigar. And I want everybody in here to stay it with us until we see you next time. Burn cigars,
not bridges.
Thanks, guys.
Any comments, opinions, viewpoints, or statements presented or uttered by guests on the HBTC podcast, HBTC live video streams, and all other media from HBT Media LLC are solely those of the individual and do not necessarily represent the opinions or viewpoints of How About That Cigar or its parent company, HBT Media LLC, any of our advertising partners, or the premium cigar industry. The primary purpose of How About That Cigar is to entertain and to encourage activity and growth within the community of people who enjoy or want to learn about the enjoyment of premium cigars.